Well, hello my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there this afternoon? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and today I have an outdoor project to do. We are now in the month of May, and so it's still a little chilly, but it's warm enough for me to be out here to do a little bit of a tidy job in my garden. I won't be able to plant things inside my garden till June. Here in Nova Scotia, that's past the frost. June is a safe time to have the plants out in the garden. So what I'm going to be doing right now is just getting some prep work done, getting some tidy work done, and I might plant a few seeds that I can keep in the house till June. So I'll babysit them in the house for a whole month, and then out here they go in the month of June. But today I want to do a 10-minute tidy and see what I can get done today. It's a little windy out here today. Not extremely windy, but a little bit. And I have my tea to help me through the cleanup job, the tidy up. And it sounds like one of my neighbors is mowing their lawn. Can you hear the lawnmower? Yes, I think he's out doing his outside chores today as well. It's a good day to do it, that's for sure. So my friends, I'll show you my garden and I'll give you a bit of an idea of what tidy job I need to do today. See that very, very large branch? I put that in the garden in the fall because I didn't want the deer tromping through my fishing totes that I plant my garden in. And there's another large branch over there. But I'm going to be pulling those out today. And see the gray totes over there in the back? Well, the fishing totes are more durable than those gray little ones. You can see how some of them are broken. I'm going to replace those with these two brand new fishing totes. There's a bit of work to be done. Obviously going to take longer than 10 minutes. It's not going to be a 10-minute tidy like I thought. But I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to getting out here and doing some work. And it's nice that it's not extremely chilly. It's just a beautiful temperature. And I think I'll be able to get a lot done out here because it's such a mild, wonderful temperature. A very nice viewer named Alexandra gave me these brand new gardening gloves, and I am definitely going to use them today. They're definitely going to come in handy. So thank you again, Alex. Thank you for these beautiful, beautiful gardening gloves. They will definitely come in handy to pull out those huge branches that I have in the garden and to do the work that's necessary to get things done. Still out in the garden here, and I'm making wonderful progress. I've been moving things around, as you can see behind me. There's things moved around there. And I'm not wearing my black jacket. I actually have it hanging up right there. As I've been pulling on things and lugging totes, I've been getting warmer and warmer. So this long sleeve shirt, this will do the trick for a while anyway, but I'll show you what I've been up to. This is one of the new fishing totes that I bought a few weeks ago. So that's in the place of that old thing right there. And you can see here how it's definitely falling apart. So that one is its replacement. And this one actually isn't in too bad of shape, so I think this will be okay for another summer. And this is another one of my brand new totes that I bought just a few weeks ago. And that replaced one of the other gray totes that was definitely falling apart. And this is it right here. You can see it's in terrible shape. So I won't be getting those type of totes anymore to grow things in. The fishing totes last. They're made to last. They're made to handle all sorts of weather. I've got a lot of black ones in the garden there. It's the kind that the fishermen take on the fishing boats with them. So they're made to last. They're made to handle all sorts of weather. So it was a good decision to buy those. And there's a couple different kinds of fishing totes that one can buy. One that has holes for drainage already in them. And then some of the fishing totes don't have any holes at all at the bottom for drainage. Whoop. The wind is picking up. Just blew this over here. The wind is picking up a bit. And heading back into the garden area, I'll show you what else I did. I'm just pacing myself, really. I'm not pushing myself too hard, just pacing myself. In that spot there, I had some blueberries, and that's another tote there with blueberry bushes. I'm going to move them to a different spot because tomorrow that spot there is reserved for something very, very special. But I won't tell you guys quite yet. It's something like a surprise. I'm excited about it. So you'll see tomorrow, my friends. It's something that Gerald and I ordered from Amazon just for the garden. Just for my green peppers, maybe a few other plants. But it's going to go right in that spot there. Here's where I moved the tote with one of my blueberry bushes. And I'm going to put the second tote right here in this spot here. This definitely has been a work in progress, but I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun just being outside. You know, during the cold, chilly winter months, you know, everybody just stays inside and tries to stay as warm as they can. But now that the warmer weather is on its way, really nice blue skies, I love being outside. And see in the back there, I've got 2 totes there, and I'm actually thinking about putting zucchini in those 2 totes. If I have to give the zucchini more space, I will. But that's a spot there that I've been thinking about. I think that's going to be for some zucchini. Those 3 totes there, I'm going to put some cucumbers in those 3, and I might add a 4th. That one. Still got to do some work on that, but I'm going to move it over just a little bit so all the cucumber plants can stay in a group. Of course, I will space them as need be, but right now I'm just planning in my mind what I want where, and I've got some pretty good ideas so far. I've been taking a look at my strawberry plants, and they seem to have survived the winter okay. And there's some under the straw there, and in the 3rd tote as well. They seem to have survived the chilly winter, so I'm happy about that. Good news. Also, to my surprise, it looks like my garlic survived the winter. My stepmother gave me those garlic plants, and they seem to have survived the winter. So happy. And there's some more there and there. Very, very exciting. This is my first time growing garlic where it's actually succeeded, so yeah, I'm really excited. It's good. Good news, good news. I'm in my shed, and I wanted to show you where I have the fence posts that Gerald and I are going to be using tomorrow. They're right behind me, actually. Can you see them? It's kind of dark in here. Can you see them behind me there? I have quite a few fence posts there that we're going to use. And we have some of those trellises there as well. But we have quite a few. I made sure that I bought quite a few that we're going to work with tomorrow. And they're quite tall. Tomorrow, bright and early in the morning, Gerald and I are going to come out here and do some more work. And we're going to work together on the fencing. We have to definitely deer-proof this garden. because now the deer are coming out in broad daylight, munching on the grass on people's lawns, broad daylight. It used to be that they would just come out at night. Not anymore. They're coming out during the daytime too, right on people's lawns. So we definitely have to do something about the fencing, and we'll probably have a netting over the top as a deterrent. But if you want to join us tomorrow, my friends, that will be great. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a fun day. Working in the garden with my husband. It'll be good. This is your wake-up call. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time for you to get up. Time for you to get going. I'm about to head out to the garden. I have my coffee ready here. So let's go on out, my friends. I'm all dressed up warm enough. It's still a little chilly out there, but I think we're going to get a lot of things done today. Gerald's going to come out here in just a few minutes. He's just finishing up a coffee inside, but this is actually my second one, and it'll help me get through the morning. Just watching where I step. Ooh, I don't want to trip over anything. I'm going to work on these totes here, tidying things up, getting things ready for planting. And then it won't be long and Gerald will be out and I'll help him with the fencing. This is interesting to me right here. I think my rhubarb actually survived the winter. It's the first time I've grown rhubarb. I planted it here this last summer, and I really didn't think it was going to survive, but look it. I have my hopes now. I have my hopes. Just gonna have a swig of coffee here. This keeps it nice and warm. I have my work gloves handy. These will help me tidy up the totes today. So I'm gonna get started, my friends, and I'll show you my progress as I go. Well, Gerald and I are making very good progress, and the sun is starting to come out. You can probably hear Gerald in the background moving some things around. He's been very busy putting up fence posts, and I'll show you what he's done so far. And I've been busy kind of tidying up the totes here. I'm making good progress, I'm happy to say. Gerald has added those very tall fence posts to the smaller ones to make things a lot more sturdy and secure. And he's doing a fantastic job. I sure appreciate his help. And what I'm going to do once he finishes putting up the new fence posts, I'm going to add another layer of this chicken wire onto the top. So there'll be 3 layers total to make the fence that much higher, just to keep the deer out. And what I've been up to is I added a 5th tote. There's 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can see my coffee mug in there. But yes, I want 5 totes of cucumbers. I'm a massive fan of cucumbers. I love them. My garden wouldn't be the same if I didn't have cucumbers. So those 5 totes are reserved for cucumbers, I'm happy to say. And over here, that's where the zucchini is going to go. And I have this reserved spot for the mystery item. And then I just tidied up this tote right here. Not positive what I'm going to put in there yet, but there's plenty of time to figure it out. Going back to this rhubarb, I can honestly say I am completely surprised that this survived. This is my first time growing rhubarb. I bought a rhubarb plant last summer. It wasn't in the greatest of shape, but it actually lived. It actually survived. I can't believe it. So we'll see what happens, my friends. This is going to be interesting to see how these two do. Gerald and Joshua are starting to put together the mystery item. Joshua, you've been very, very busy. Yep. What do you think of your project so far? Yeah, you and Dad are doing a great job. Yep. Good job. I'm making very good progress, my friends. I've been as busy as a bee. And speaking of bees, I did see a bumblebee come into this perimeter, checking out what's going on. This will definitely be a welcome place for the bumblebees once everything starts growing. And of course I'm going to plant some flowers for the bumblebees too, just to attract them into the garden. So how about I show you what's been going on? I have this section here all set apart for tomatoes and other things. And there, of course, are the cucumber totes where the cucumbers are going to grow. And in the back over there, those 2 black totes are for zucchini. That spot there is reserved for the mystery item, and if I have to, I'll continue to move these totes here back into that general direction there. But I've been tidying things up, getting things organized, and as time goes and the plants are growing, I will provide spaces as needed. But I'm happy with my progress. We have the mystery item in the garden, and the mystery item is actually quite a bit larger than I expected, but I'm so thrilled about that. I'm so happy that it's bigger than I expected, and I'm going to show you what the mystery item is, and some of you have probably guessed what it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful greenhouse, and like I mentioned, it is larger than I expected. I expected it to be quite a bit smaller, but I am so thrilled, so happy that it is as large as it is. And we ordered this from Amazon. Now I'll take you inside and show you around. I'll be able to grow my green peppers in here, probably some scarlet runner beans, and there are a lot of shelves. Look at all the shelves, look at all the room. I absolutely love this. And there's a window here, a cute little window, and that comes down on the outside. It's rolled up, but that'll come down. And there's plenty of room here. And the roof is over my head. My head doesn't even touch My head doesn't even touch the top. I have to actually reach that. Yes, it's way over my head, and Gerald and Joshua, they're 6 feet tall and they can get in and it doesn't hit their head, so it's higher than even Gerald and Joshua's height. And this is amazing. There's another window there, and there's actually a third window right here, and Gerald has it rolled up here, so we can roll it back down when we want to close the window. But the shelving is perfect. Oh, there's so much room. I'm so happy, and I think that the green peppers will be happy in here too. Lots of nice shelving. Lots of room. I can put some things down there, some pots down there. But I am so happy. This is amazing. And I look at this greenhouse as an investment. Yes, it's a wonderful investment. I am thrilled to have it. And this is what the garden looks like so far from this point of view. We're not quite done. We still have a little bit of work to do after lunch. But it's been a great day. It's been a fun day. And we're getting a lot done. It's been very productive. Joshua is checking the barbecue. He's helping Gerald with the cooking. It looks good, Joshua.
Yeah.
What's on the menu, Josh? Sausages. Excellent. And here is my lunch. I've got some barbecue chips, regular chips, and the wonderful sausages. Sausage that was barbecued. And my water is right there. I'm going to enjoy my lunch, and then I'm going to head back outside and try to get as much done as I possibly can. But until the next time, my friends, I want to thank you for joining me here today and for joining me yesterday. And if you like this vlog, please give me the YouTube thumbs up or press that subscribe button. That would be great. And I have more vlogs coming up, so stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye. Bye.